Hi guys, this is Catherine and you're watching this interview on KalakkalcinemaVideos. She smiles a lot, she laughs a lot. Arya is a very nice person. No, I did not have a crush on him. I think lovely stuff in this film that I've done that I've never gotten a chance to do before. The connection is all happening on the phone. He is definitely shouldering the entire film. Well, Ranjit did not cast Karthi also. The film has been dropped. I don't even remember it. And I like Kuttu dancing and I love a lot of folk dancing a lot. I don't know, I'm talking only about myself, I'm not talking about all the other heroines, but I make it a point to be comfortable with all of my co-stars. I think it's very important to have a healthy atmosphere, you know, on the set with your teammates, with your team members, because only then can you deliver a good output, you know, like positivity in the final product or even in a scene. So I also take a lot of initiative, you know, to talk to you know, my co-stars and my mates, and you know, to make sure that we are all comfortable. Arya is a very nice person. At heart, I think he's a very nice person, and shooting this film was not easy for me or for him. It was the most difficult film that I've ever done. It was very, very tough for me to shoot in those conditions in the jungle, and you know, without any, like, no basics, nothing. Nothing, so no comfort whatsoever. And in that kind of a film, it was very nice to work with Arya because he's very stress-free, you know, he's very easy to get along with. So for this film, I think he was the perfect co-star because he was very easy to get along with. I don't think there is any need for me to compete with him because I have my own space in the film, you know, and I do films where I do have my own space. I like to do films where I have something to do, you know. So in this film, I've attempted a role where that I haven't done before. I've never played a tribal girl before, and there's so much of lovely stuff in this film that I've done that I've never gotten a chance to do before. I did a lot of fights and stunts on my own, and that is exciting because you generally don't get to do that in regular films. Some wonderful dancing and so on and so forth. So there's no question of competing with him. Radhi is so wonderful because she's so bold, you know, she has a lot of guts. She smiles a lot, she laughs a lot, she says what she thinks, you know, she does whatever she wants to do. She's a very strong girl, she's a fighter, and at the same time, you know, when she's in love with the hero, and when she's flirting with the hero, she becomes very shy and very cute and a little playful. You know, that side of her comes out, which is very nice, which is very realistic, because I think we are all like that, you know, even in real life. So it was nice for me to play all those different shades, you know, out in one particular character on screen. There's so much of it to do. And see, coming back to your previous question about you know, competing with Arya. No, healthy competition in the sense he has his own space. He is definitely shouldering the entire film. You know, he plays the titular character, like Kadampan is Arya, and he has, like, the whole film basically is on his shoulder. There is no competition as far as that is concerned, no. It was very difficult. It's the most difficult film that I've ever had to do. It's very, very tough for me. Every single day was very tough for me. It was tough for everybody because we just did not know what to expect. We did not know what is going to happen, and the weather, you know, is unpredictable. The light comes, the light goes. When the light suddenly opens is when we have to get the shot right, otherwise the light closes again and then we have to wait. So a lot of issues like that, so many issues like that. So it's tough because you're not able to predict what's going to happen, unlike a regular film, you know, where you're in a controlled environment where you know, okay, fine, of course we'll finish the scene today because we are the ones controlling the light and the temperature and everything. But over here, nothing was in your control, number one, and number two, there are no roads to get to the spot, so you had to walk. You had to just walk it out. So it was physically very demanding. It was good once I got used to it. Like once I got used to living without network, without Wi-Fi, without television. The electricity comes and goes. But for the most part, we stayed in, for one huge schedule, we stayed in someone's farmhouse. I don't know who, but we got it out. And it was a nice wooden house, you know, it was done well. So we stayed there, our food was cooked there because there's nothing else close by. And it was nice to live without, you know, our so-called technology, because then you realize that it's important to connect to people. Because now what's happening is, even if you're at home, or even if, you know, you're sitting with your parents, or even if you're sitting with your friends, everyone's stuck to their mobile phones. No one's really connecting anymore. The connection is all happening on the phone. Yeah, with social media, even if you're sitting face to face with somebody, every 2 minutes everyone takes their phone and they're texting, or they're checking their social media or their mail, or I have no idea what they're doing. But it's happening everywhere, wherever you look. There are people who text when they're driving, there are people who are texting while they're crossing the street. You see that all the time. So over here, I learned that, and I'm not a phone person, I'm not someone who's addicted to my phone at all. So for the first 2 days, I missed not having the network. But after that, I was like, okay, good. Anyway, I don't really care about my phone. So the battery died and I just put it in the corner, because there's no point charging the phone also. What will you do with it? It was lying there, and all of us were pretty much in the same boat. So that's when you connect with people a lot more, and you realize that life is nice also, you know, without technology. Technology is very important. I'm not saying that it's not. I cannot live without technology, no doubt. I mean, you have to come back to it, you know, but it's important to have a balance, and it's important to not lose the human connect. That's what I learned. No, obviously not. No, I did not have a crush on him. I don't know if I have crushes. I don't think I've had, I think the last time that I had a crush was maybe when I was a kid or something, and that was on Leonardo DiCaprio. After that, no, I don't think I've had crushes on anyone. He's my co-star. I can't really have a crush on him. Kadamban has got fantastic songs, really fantastic songs, and for me there is this one really nice melodious song from the album. It's called Ottaparayal, which is beautiful. I like the fact that Yuvan has done a very nice job, let me say. Yuvan has given us music that is just perfect for this film. He's used a lot of instruments, you know, that's very different. It's actually a very different sounding album from the kind of music that you hear today, you know, because he's used a lot of instruments where you get that tribal feel to it, you know. It is connected to nature quite a bit, even the music. And his music in the film is really, really important, especially his background score, because towards the end of the film, there are hardly any dialogues and it's all running on his music. So, and he's really done justice to it. He's nailed it. Ottaparayal is a fantastic song from the album. It's a beautiful romantic song. It's completely shot in montages. Besides that, I love to dance, and I like kuttu dancing, and I love a lot of folk dancing a lot. There's this song called Sama Kodangi as well in the album, which is perfect. But that's more of a visual song. When you see it, it's really cool. Well, Ranjit did not cast Karthi also in Kabali. Yeah, except for me and Karthi. See, we played the lead roles in Madras, and the lead roles in Kabali were Rajni sir, of course. And no, absolutely not. The rest of them were character artists, and I think it's easier for character artists to be in another film as opposed to lead roles. Oh no, I have no idea. I haven't heard from them for a while. In fact, I've forgotten all about the film. I don't think it's right to talk about the film. I don't think, I mean, no one has spoken about it. Selva sir and all have not spoken about it, unless they do, or unless, first of all, it's not relevant because the film has been dropped, and number two, I don't even remember it. That film is a complete contrast, at least for me, to what I've done in Kadamban. That film is a very light-hearted film. It's so light, and when you watch the film, you're gonna feel nice and light as well. It's not intense. Kadamman is a very intense movie. Like, it's very emotional, and it's got a lot of action. It's got some awesome romance, lot of music, good music. Kadanayagan, on the other hand, is a very light-hearted film. It's very funny, so you're going to be laughing. The whole flavor of the film is different. I look really different in the film. In Kadanayagan, I mostly play like this very typical urban Chennai girl. Yeah. Do you think I'm choosy? Why? Why do you think I'm choosy? Yeah, but I do films in Telugu as well. Yeah. You know, so I might be doing fewer films here, but I'm doing films over there as well. And I wouldn't say that I'm choosy, but yes, I like good roles. It's important for me to have something to do in a film. You know, I cannot do films where there's nothing to do. There's no point, it doesn't make any sense. So I like to do films where there is a certain amount of space and when you have something to do, like Kadamban, for example, of like all of the other films that I've done before. Even the films in Telugu that I'm doing are all like that. Hi guys, this is Catherine. Our film Kadamban is coming out on the 14th of April and I'm really excited about it. I'm nervous about it. We've worked really hard on this film. We really love the film that we've made and we worked on it hoping and believing that you guys are going to love it too. I promise that it's going to be a completely new experience for you in theaters. So please watch this film only in theaters. Do not support piracy and I'm looking forward to hearing from you soon. Anevarukkum Tamil Puthandu Valthakal.